Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be seeing just how fast my Lincoln Aviator swapped Mustang GT is. So let's get into today's video. Alright guys, and before I get a bunch of comments talking about this thing is slow, it's a stock car, all that other good stuff, let's get it out of the way. This car is actually set up to drift, hence the bunch of negative camber in the front, the welded diff in the rear, the 410 gears. This thing is set up to drift. It is pretty special to me because it has a 2005 Lincoln Aviator 4-valve motor in it, which is the most desirable 4-valve motor other than the Terminator, which comes supercharged. This one has the 9-thread heads, so they're really desirable when it comes to that. Other than that, we have a cooling mod in the back of the motor to make sure the cooling goes from one head to the next. We also have the MMR coolant crossover pipe delete in the front. So pretty much this thing is set up to stay cool and also be able to beat the living crap out of it. We just did a 3-core aluminum upgrade on this thing. I'm going to give you guys a look under the hood in just a minute. But yeah, I brought it out here because ever since I put this thing on coilovers, and it's been the cheapest set of coilovers known to man, like literally Black Friday sale, $256 max peating rods coilovers on this thing. And ever since I went from factory to these, this thing wants to go. It's supposed to be a drift car, but it has so much forward bite that I believe it's gonna do pretty good here today. And obviously I live in the Bahamas, we don't have a track, so I just came out as far as possible away from town, away from civilization really. If you guys are from Freeport, you know exactly where I am. You know where the track is. We call it the track, but it's pretty much just an old road that doesn't have any traffic, and we race on it. Pretty much we used to do this every Sunday, but you know how the race game goes when it's such a low population amount of people and people just lose interest or have issues with the car and they just get rid of it. But we're gonna see how good this thing is in the quarter mile right here today. And for the star of the show, my 4-valve Lincoln Aviator motor. Like I said, this came out of a 2005 Lincoln Aviator. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about that coolant crossover delete. Usually there's a big pipe in the center that goes over the alternator. I opted out, got me some AN lines, and now it goes to this MMR. Really, really cool piece, love it. And then goes into a hose barb that connects to my brand new 3-core radiator. Other than that, this is a bone stock 4-valve motor. It has the cooling head mod in the back. You can't really see that, but it's essentially where you knock out 2 of your freeze plugs in the back, you put 2 blocks in it, and then there's a hose to connect the 2 heads. Other than that, as you guys can see, there is a lot of negative camber, or pretty much a lot for a Mustang. And other than that, the car's bone stock. Nothing inside the car, no turbos, no nitrous. We have a wideband AEM gauge. That was for the remote tuning that was done to this thing. It was toned by a guy in Orange Park, Florida named Tony at Toners Inc. Big shout out to Tony. This thing is running like a bat out of freaking hell. Love it. All right guys, I've already done way too much talking. It's time to put that tire to the road. All right guys, before we get started with the video, I just want to show you I am using the Dragy app. I borrowed a Dragy, the GPS device that you stick to the dash. Make sure it has upward facing, I guess, view of the sky. And I borrowed this from Cash, so thank you so much Cash for lending it to me. Let us now see how very slow this freaking thing is. So essentially this thing works where every time you get to 0 or you stop moving the car, it essentially starts recording a brand new ET or a brand new time. So let's see if we can get this thing to work. How you doing? Yeah, good man. How you doing?
Good man. All right, check it on.
Thanks man. That guy was so friendly. All right, so let us pull to, I guess, what we call the line, which is essentially nowhere. But I'm gonna pull right to this pole and I'm gonna reset the Dragy. We are at 0, so all right, let's try this thing out. damn it. Missed second gear. Well, instead of going, damn, I have been putting such a beating on this gearbox. Oh my God. All right, let's just try it again. Let's just start over. You guys know how I go. I'm gonna put fails all in my videos. This gearbox, that second gear has been costing me so much. I just hope that I don't wreck it, mess it up. So, take two. Let's see what this thing can do. Woo, woo, woo! Oh my God, that thing feels amazing. Oh my God. I freaking love it. I'm gonna come to a stop right around there. I'm gonna come to a stop right up here, turn around, and I'll probably do a run going back the next way, because essentially it's not a track, it's just a road that doesn't have any traffic. So ain't like I gotta go total line for a drag strip or anything like that. If I had to guess, I'd probably say we're doing something like 15 seconds in a quarter, which is pretty good, you know. Old Mustang suspension is not set up for drag racing. I wouldn't expect it to do nothing better than a 14 at best, but we're gonna see what we get once we get back down there and check the camera. This is gonna be the second run here, so let me stop. Okay, it just restarted. All right, let's try this again. Woo! Go, baby, go, 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 go! Woo! God damn! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my God, I love this car so much. This car owes me nothing. This car, oh my God. God damn it, I love this car. I freaking love this car. God damn. That was extremely fast. All right. Give me 2 seconds to check my camera, and then we're gonna run it again. I'm not even gonna turn the car off, we're gonna hot lap it. All right, camera is on, let's do it again, boy. Let me see if I can jump. Oh, Flick, you can jump in here. Let me see if I can jump. Oh, Flick, you can jump in here. I am freaking enjoying myself, I can tell you that. The car isn't even warmed up. That is freaking insane. Let's do it again, guys. I've been leaving, what RPM have I been leaving at? I've been leaving at like 2000 RPM because first gear is pretty much useless. It just burns. So Let me try rolling into it and see what difference we get. So at 0 now. Oh, this car is unbelievably fun to drive. Yes, I am a horrible driver and I just missed 4th gear. Who the hell does that? But that is enough of torturing the hell out of my gearbox. Let's try to make it back to the shop all in one piece. This car is just amazing. I freaking love it! Oh, I just looked down. We have some pretty good times. That's what I'd say. For some drifting tires and gearbox that's not allowing me to shift the way I want to. We got some really good time, guys. Alrighty, guys, this is the Dragy app. And let's go to quarter mile. And as you guys can see, this is 2024, the 2nd month, 21st day, which is today when I'm recording it. All 3 times are within 14. So 14.9 to 14.6, no, 14.9 to 14.53, which is freaking awesome for a drifting setup with a tire that I've already beaten the living crap out of. Let's look at some of these times. Quarter mile is 14.5, 1/8 mile is 9.3. Let's see what else. 60 foot is 2.3, and let's see how consistent that is with the other runs. So that was my, no, this is my fastest run. Let's start from the slowest run. Let's see what the 60 foot is. 60 foot is 2.5 on that one. Sorry about the blurriness. This camera always trying to autofocus the hell out of things. 60 foot is 2.51, which is horrible, by the way, in case you guys know. Fastest run, 2.31. So you guys can see the trend there with this thing is that first gear is essentially useless and we need to get a proper tire under it if we want to drag race it. As you guys have just seen, this thing runs like a bat out of hell. This thing is on the cheapest set of coilovers ever. The tires in the back are Fullway tires. Fullway is a brand that's very cheap and it's on Amazon. I bought those tires for 74 bucks each. Those things aren't no track-based tire. We're on this hard road. As you guys can see from the video, we burned straight through first. On the fastest run, which was the last one, all I did was rolled out. So I let the clutch out easy and then pressed the gas in first, shift into second, and then I got going. That was my fastest run. And she did a 14.53. I couldn't be more happy about that. Just knowing that my 4-valve swap is running like an absolute beast, I'm super grateful, super happy that this thing is now in good running condition. But there you have it, guys. That is exactly how fast my 2003 4-valve swap Mustang GT is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember, don't drift without your dreams. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.